Hello everyone, wishing you a day filled with joy and inspiration as you care for your flower garden. Today, we'll explore a rather interesting, simple, and effective method for propagating rose cuttings. With familiar ingredients, but used appropriately, they can create a natural environment that supports the rapid root formation and healthy growth of rose cuttings. First, we begin with a cinnamon solution. Take a teaspoon of cinnamon powder and put it in a clean glass jar. Then add about 500 milliliters of boiling water and stir well to dissolve the cinnamon's essential oils in the water. Cinnamon powder contains many natural compounds with antibacterial and antifungal properties. So cinnamon solution is often used to treat cuttings, helping to limit the entry of harmful microorganisms in the early stages. Cover and let it cool completely. After the water has cooled, filter out the sediment to obtain the clear cinnamon solution. Next, we prepare the rose stem. Choose a rose stem you like, one that is moderately mature, not too young, but not too old either. If there are still flowers on the stem and they show signs of damage or bruising, completely remove them to avoid wasting nutrients. Next, trim the stem, leaving it about 15 centimeters long. This size ensures the stem receives enough nutrients to maintain its vitality but isn't too long, making root formation difficult. Then, using a sharp knife or scissors, cut off all the leaves and thorns. Removing the leaves reduces water loss, helping the stem retain the necessary moisture during the rooting stage. After preparation, place the base of the rose stem in a cup of cinnamon solution and soak for about 30 minutes to allow the antibacterial properties to penetrate the cut surface. While waiting for the rose stem to soak in the cinnamon solution, we prepare the potato. Take a fresh potato, wash it thoroughly to remove any dirt, and cut it in half. From half a potato, cut out a square piece approximately 2 by 2 cm. Then, using a small knife, make a hole in the center of the potato piece, large enough to insert the base of the rose stem. Potatoes are starchy and contain a lot of water, so when the stem is inserted, the potato will help maintain moisture around the base of the stem, while also providing natural nutrients to support root formation. The remaining potato is chopped and placed in a clean plastic cup. Add about 500 milliliters of warm water to the cup and stir well. Then let it sit for about 30 minutes to allow the nutrients in the potato to dissolve into the water. When the soaking time is over, remove the rose stem from the cup of cinnamon solution. Filter out the potato pulp and collect the clear potato solution. Then mix this potato solution with the previously prepared cinnamon solution. Next, add a spoonful of yogurt to the mixture and stir well. Yogurt contains many beneficial bacteria and some mild organic compounds. When properly diluted, yogurt can help create a relatively stable microbial environment, supporting the decomposition of mild organic matter and contributing to improving the root zone. Now, let's prepare the rooting medium. Take a clean plastic cup and fill it about 1/3 full with treated river sand. Then, insert the base of the rose cutting into the hole made in the potato. Once the cutting is secured in the potato, place both the potato and the cutting in the center of the cup of sand. Continue adding sand until the cup is full and gently press around it to keep the cutting stable. Next, pour the cinnamon potato yogurt solution into the cup of sand, enough to evenly moisten the growing medium. Do not add too much water to avoid the sand becoming waterlogged. River sand is an ideal growing medium for rooting cuttings because its loose granular structure allows young roots to develop easily and prevents waterlogging. Next, use a plastic bag or a clear plastic cup to tightly cover the plastic cup and the rose cutting. This covering creates a stable, humid environment, like a small greenhouse, helping to reduce water loss from the cutting in the initial stages. Place the cutting in a cool, well-lit place, away from strong winds and direct sunlight. After about 10 days, if the temperature and humidity are suitable, you will begin to see very positive signs of growth. The dormant buds on the cutting will begin to sprout new, lush green shoots. At the same time, many small, white, succulent roots will appear around the base of the cutting. This indicates that the rose cutting has adapted well to the environment and root formation is progressing smoothly. This indicates that the rose cutting has adapted well to the environment and root formation is progressing smoothly. In the initial stage after repotting, using treated coconut fibre as a growing medium will help maintain moisture while ensuring good aeration for root development. We can see that successful rose propagation doesn't necessarily depend on complex rooting agents. With simple ingredients like cinnamon powder, potatoes and yogurt. If combined correctly, we can create a natural environment to support the development of new roots and shoots. However, the most important thing is careful attention to detail and patience. Every small step, such as selecting a suitable cutting, cleaning the cut properly, and controlling moisture and light, contributes to the final result. When you see the first white roots appearing around the base of the branch and the young shoots beginning to sprout with vitality, that is the most precious moment for any plant lover. From a single initial branch, you can propagate many new plants, continuing to care for and nurture them as they grow day by day. Hopefully, the method in today's article will provide you with more useful experience in your rose propagation journey, so that your garden will become even more vibrant with healthy, lush, and lively rose bushes.